I feel like if you get a world record, you have to glaze it a little bit. You have to be like...
Oh, yeah. In all honesty, I'm actually kind of sad that I haven't glazed it yet. I'm just like, yeah, this is like world record in the title, but I haven't done like anything about like actually making a Ratchet fucking disappears. He just stands still for so like, okay. The thing that's actually really crazy about like when you get stuck in an infinite ball spot in this game, Ratchet literally just goes still. And I think that's really funny because like I noticed it when I was like practicing just into rail skip. At least, not just into rail skip because I was doing an NG plus, so I was just doing just into, and I would void out to actually go back to start, and every single time Ratchet's just on the rail like completely frozen, no blinking or anything. Oh, did you get quad vector record? That's what it sounded like, because I saw NTSC arts for 4 games. Alright, there we go. The short one, but do one with the long, run the long one soon? I believe. Alright, and then... Damn, I forgot that like all my records now all have the new Kerwin. Yeah, I would just like definitely like gas yourself up in that. Is like I wouldn't say like don't go overboard with it, but like I mean, it's a record. Take pride in it. All right, so once we get this. Alright. I like that I'm actually getting familiar, like, not necessarily familiar, I don't think that's the right term, but like, I've been able to adjust my bolt route in a very natural way to where I've been consistently bolting better now. Part of it also just kind of has been yoinking bits from Yugi and Killa.
I should look what we were doing there. I always have, whenever I learn a game, I always like forget to look at like the game, like it's the same Rec 2 where I'll practice every split after like Joba. I won't practice like any of the splits beforehand because it's like, oh, it's just pack movement. That's easy.
Yeah, the biggest thing with Todd is like you've got one of the tightest bolt routes in the series for exactly 4 splits, and then it stops being tight. This game is like very strict with the bolts that it gives. Like it wants you to be at certain thresholds, and that's it. Like, it's almost non-negotiable sometimes. I will also say, huge props to fucking Alamusa for teaching me why I was missing the ledge grabs so much there.
Attention, citizen. This plant has been shut down on the order of Emperor Tachyon. You are trespassing on...
You didn't like the bolt route? Were you doing it with or without ass? Because if you're doing it with ass, Yo, Immortal. Without ass? Which is why I hated it more. Well, auto-scroller skip is good now in the year 2025. Also, sorry if I've, like, kind of, seized control of, like, the naming of it. I do like how bolt smuggling sounds, because Killa had already, used, like, the nomenclature of that to describe, like, smuggling the coordinates.
That's a really cool one.
What is bolt smuggling? TLDR of it, you remember the thing that I've been doing on Sargasso that Robo raised as a time save? Where if you collect the gold bolt in the middle of the load screen loading out with the unpaused load, you can actually collect the bolt in the fade out and skip having to wait over like a really long time you can't actually load. I think literally next banner, I think, is a Scofier Immortal. So, basically, doing an unpaused load at a gold bolt and collecting it in the fade out before you actually properly load carries the gold bolt over to the next file. It's the same premise as why coordinates early works. You're bringing that to the next file because you're also forcing the game to save in that file after you've met like certain conditions. Yo, Eli. So what we can do with this is we can do that with gold bolts from another level, bring them into the auto scroller and have it count as the collected bolt for the auto scroller. The thing is it's not necessarily a bolt dupe, because if you do it with, you can't do it with any bolt. If you do it with any bolt, you're trying to collect a bolt that doesn't exist because it's correlating to a different it's correlating to a bolt that doesn't exist on that other level. So whichever bolt is indexed first in the level that you're doing the bolt to smuggle from is what will count as like collecting the bolt for the other scroller. And because of this, there is potentially, am I correct in saying it's like probably 6 minutes of time save?
Yeah, it's like 6. It's like 5 or 6.
Oh. Who is it? True. Also, yo, Eli. Actually, while you're here, I want to ask you as well. Would you be willing to couch 100%?
Yes. Of course.
Robo is already a lock-in because of the history that she has with this game now. And I was thinking you as well, because between you two, you are the most active runners that are going to ESA.
Yeah. Also, just like, I think except for if your run gets in, I actually just learned Hondo just for it.
I forgot to make a save, by the way.
Haven't you already run Hunter right?
I've run Hondo, I just did not like stream it. Like,
He hasn't submitted it either.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Also, like the last 2 runs I did were literally invalid because I forgot. Like both runs, I just forgot something.
Good, Renchi.
Yeah, but you don't have to commentate on it.
Booga booga booga. Okay, you know what? Because I've been watching Jordan running Jack 2, I understand the lore behind that, and you know what? I welcome it. And you know what? I feel like saying you know what. Because I realize I take one phrase and use it as a vocal tick and like a train of thought.
Actually, this is gonna be big. Hot Hondo at ESA.
Has still been at ESA before.
Yeah.
Good question. I don't know if it has.
Nope.
Tell Eli to check general of Ball's server, or else I will make him run rack 1. Yo, 3K, cheers for the 3.
What?
I'm still so confused why they took Nexus. Like, it's not that I don't want them to. It's not that I don't want Nexus, but they.
Wasn't it just in last year too?
Row. Yeah, exactly. Which I didn't think was a thing they did in general. But apparently I'm wrong.
I think that and are the only non-PS2 games to be in ESA.
Because I do think the picks for a lot of the other, like, series were kind of weak this year. Which means they had to go with Ratchet to fill a lot of the, gaps.
I love the fact, though, that it's 7 Ratchet runs. Or, no, 6, right? Why did I say 7?
Honestly, when I submit my shit, I just, like, submit it for the sake of submitting. So, yeah.
Like, my thoughts when it comes to submitting was, like, it's the whole thing of, like, it would be cool if it got in Walter. Damn. But, like, I wasn't really expecting it to go much of anywhere. Like, I do think, like, given, like, how much I've been, like, grinding this game since coming back, I do think it would be cool for, like, the story.
Yeah.
But, beyond that, I wasn't too pressed about, like, whether or not I actually got in. Because, like, at the end of the day, this is, like, one of my best chances ever to actually, like, meet, like, a lot of the Ratchet community at large, on the real.
Yeah, the European community. Like most of
Yeah,
European
obviously you
community.
don't go to get runs in, but I mean, getting runs in is something you're going to miss.
Ratchet, the
I'm gonna need to get
entrance
more
this
bolts.
raritanium mine is too.
Oh,
Perhaps
yeah.
I should investigate.
I think
So 8 runs, counting. I count the trilogy as 1, just because, like, that's what it was submitted as, was just 1. Let's see if I can
but
get the
it's
chat.
funny. But it's funny that basically no IMG is twice in the same marathon. What?
Wait, no IMG got in separate from the relay?
Yeah.
No, it's not in the schedule. It was just a mistake. They
Oh.
have not actually put it
Oh.
in twice.
That would have been
Okay.
so funny if it was, though.
But like when
Oh, I know
that
John
thing dropped
Sneepy is doing
yesterday, it was
APB, or
like
APB.
it was no IMG, and then later on it was the trilogy relay.
I said AGB, all Platinum bolts, of course.
Yeah, but APB at 6 a.m. in the morning.
It's
Yeah.
funny because, like, for the people in the States, it's ass o'clock, actually, for... I don't have enough bolts for the...
I don't know. I just get.
That's still
I
not
just
enough bolts.
break more barriers if I am like nowhere close.
Well, there
Like,
goes
before I
any
even
gold.
enter Clank, I just break some more barriers.
We're just gonna run this for a little bit and just see, like, what the time save is gonna be. Oh, I need, like, 15 whips, don't I?
This can not only still world record, this can still sub hours, so I think you'll find.
So I'm gonna
How
load
much-
out
how
to
much-
Cortog.
Wait, how much does the new gas save? That's like
At least 6 minutes.
Vertical saves 5. No, wait.
So right now,
Three.
I have a
Sounds like a
629 in AGB.
Yeah, the 3 there, then, and then
Yeah,
another
it's like 3
card.
there, 2 in the car, 30 on going on. Something like
Oh,
that.
it also saves time on Ron.
Yeah.
Oh god. Wait. Huh? Wait.
Only thing is, though, is, like, good luck trying to fucking do, you have to kind of, like, switch to helipack just to do this.
Attention. This is your final warning. The knowledge contained in this hall has been classified as a threat to the Empire.
You can
Any
make
attempts
that?
to enter them
So you do any percent now on Lukao, basically. When you collect the bolts.
Pretty much.
Bruh.
Now you just gotta wait for it to save twice is the problem here. Or not?
How he looks at you.
Sure, I'll roll with that.
is Ratchet's like, I know what you're about to do.
I think it actually makes it even funnier now with a trick called bolt smuggling that I have literally like fucking like Persona 5 like backgrounds because like the Phantom Thieves. Oh. I think that makes it just like that little bit even funnier. No, see me doing APB DN moment? What do you mean DN moment, actually? I just thought about that. Ah, yes, I heckin' love that every category in this run has... Oh my god! Is 100% the one category that does Kerwin the least?
Yeah, I think.
No.
Yeah. Wait, it does it it does it 3 times.
It does have street time.
Okay, no, this is straight up faster.
Yeah.
And not even by a small amount.
The Honda does like the curve on any percent, like the range
I
strat.
can skip the old scrollers using
Riddle deal!
You need to took my car once,
I
and
wanna-
you do HG plus once.
I actually want to play this out, though, just to see...
Ratchet, it's Quark. I see you
It should still give Golden Children. I have no doubts that it will.
I have important information for you. Come find me in the arena.
I guess I have to learn Predator Arena then.
I don't know why I did that. I already have the bolts that I need.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, this changes the bolt route here a little bit. No, does it? It doesn't change your ammo route. No, you have to make sure you have at least, I don't even remember how many now. It's 11 to do this wall jump.
That's chill.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
This is like the coolest ship bones in the game. Shippy. This is the coolest glitch wall bones. I mean, in the game, I feel like.
Ratchet, we still need to find Captain Quark. We should explore the festival.
Okay, you need to buy ammo here for sure. Because it defaults to what your ammo was before when you landed. So you always have to buy ammo here, I think. That's fine. It shouldn't cost you any more than 60 bolts. It's what, two bolts per?
Okay, how much Raritania do you need for a Predator launcher?
You just upgrade it as much as you can in the order of ammo, power, ammo.
That is how much? If you get all of them.
That's probably somewhere like 700 Raritanium.
Okay.
Welcome to the Chronet Weapon Shop. Figure the telephone
Odds are it typically isn't that much.
reconfiguration so you're
Yeah, since you don't get Raritanium, you don't get any Raritanium and Boron because you skip it. Okay, so I'm guessing it's just mainly used to whip. I guess.
It's a mix of, if you can afford to use the Predator launcher more, you can actually get away with it. You actually need to make sure that you can leave ammo open for the Predator launchers to spawn. You need at least 5 for the... Shit. I should be good. You need to leave at least 5 ammo crates around,
Pokaż. If you don't have enough ammo, just like wrench him to death then.
It's probably better to make him dance, use whips and stuff like that. The whip is the next best damage, but it's such an awkward weapon to use if he's not actually like staggered or in like not. Oh, you can't do it while he's staggered, obviously, but like.
Okay. And for Bukau 2 is like what you said, like nano swarmers, and you use the Ratchet to like
Pretty much, yeah.
chain lightning. Now you have to make 2 saves. Basically.
Because you use this Nundak one more than once.
Yeah. And you get it before you collect the bolt.
Yes. Alright. Time for abysmal dog shit. Which means I have to kind of go through and kind of clear out my golds then, huh?
Yeah.
I need to clear my core dog gold. I need to clear my Nundak gold. I need to clear my Mookout gold too, actually.
Yeah, just add on like 5 seconds. Yeah, which it does.
It's actually really cool that that's just a continuation of coordinates early, though. Like, for real.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not even that bad. That literally is like what my PB Nundak is.
Silutra. Real.
I mean, you're kind of right there, 3K. This song definitely, like, you hear it, it's most RPG songs, actually. Hey, I can also talk about the ships that come by on, like, certain, like, ship cycles or whatever, based on your system language. Yo, Manto, cheers to the GL. You been here? Yo, no worries. So you heard me yapping about bolt smuggling. This shit's cool. Yo, Manto, cheers for the 3. It really helps the stream out when you redeem 3. You hit sex and
like
shitting in your masterpiece. But the problem is, like, I agree with you in that I fucking hate the thumbnailing process of, like, videos and stuff.
Wait.
So you have no idea even what it is.
Well,
You're in luck because we're doing it right. We're doing it right now. So you know how coordinates early lets us basically smuggle coordinates onto like the main file for 100%. You can do this for the gold bolts, and if you collect the first indexed bolt on a specific level, you can actually move that to the next level. In this case, we're doing it to basically transfer the gold bolt from this Nundak file into Voron, or into Rakkar. So what we're going to do here is we're going to collect the gold bolt in the fade out. How much can I do it? So really the only ones that are significant time saves is doing it on the auto-scrollers, for relatively obvious reasons.
And no other bolt takes like forever to collect.
And we're just going to go to Nundak again. Oh shit, you actually have to sit through the cutscene on this one, don't you? Oops.
Wait. Oh, yeah. Wait, why don't you just get the cutscene first and then do the shippy?
Because you typically do the shippy first because you just avoid the cutscene.
Yeah, but you have the cutscene. You get the cutscene anyways. But then it makes sense, so you only have to take the cutscene once, not twice.
Yeah, I kind of made a mistake. They're playing 4 bolts on it? Mocow. And we get Cheapskate during the run.
You love cheapskate.
What do I say about the thumbnail process? The worst part is it's one of the worst one of the worst parts I think about making a video, because you kind of gotta, even if you don't think it's the best looking, you gotta look at it from a sense of like appeal that it can have to a wider audience if you're trying to market it. And in that way, for me, I kind of don't like it because it feels like it kind of kneecaps my creativity a little bit, because like I feel like so much of it is dependent on title and thumbnail. If you are trying to get it to be seen by a wider audience.
You could get full bolts technically on each planet, and there are how many planets? Locations in the game?
Okay, I gotta go on 4. I want to say it's 19.
Just doing twice. And
Fastoon has no gold bolts. Fastoon 1 doesn't.
But you could, you know, even though it does not have any bolts physically present, you could like collect some for them, basically. Am I correct?
I kind of blanked out, I'm sorry.
Even though it does not have any bolts physically present, you could still like collect them for it.
I guess you could. Yo, sub-hour subs!
Oh my god.
Alright,
Got
listen for
AGB like got AGB and Todd be faster than Rec 2 APB. Soon.
There we go.
Ratchet, will you please take care of Clank and Zephyr? It's been a long time since they've seen real combat. Just try to
Yeah,
leave them, okay?
ATB. Would sub-hour AGB be possible?
Sub-hour AGB is possible. How the fuck did I not kill all of my speed right there?
That was sketchy.
I did that like literally the worst possible time.
Hey, Ratchet, I'm gonna do a few repairs on Clank and Zephyr. Then I'll meet you on planet Sargasso. The good news is Tachyon's forces don't know about Sargasso. The bad news is, well, let's just say there may be a few bigger problems to deal with.
I mean, we want less of auto scrollers because
Guard
of
clock will
warring.
locations less infrequent. It's really only just for the auto scrollers. It's the same premise as to what makes coordinates early work though, because you're forcing a save on the file that you're loading in. It turns out auto scrollers, well, the one category where you still were stuck with the auto scrollers, you are no longer stuck with the auto scrollers. I think that is cool.
Now the only category that still has them is Hundo, because you have to redo them.
Now, if there's a way we can transfer skill point completion over... Hold on, don't get on that yet. Not until after ESA.
Oh yeah, please. Oh no. Then this game is over. If that happens. Yeah, but like, memory, yeah.
Two, three, four. What's funny is the one on Sargasso that we do on that reload is the same premise of Trick, except for we smuggle the bolt onto its own file. Like, onto the same file. And I think that's funny. Alright, I want to look at this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For some reason I felt like I had less height.
Yeah, it felt like it.
Okay. Fuck, I got both of them.
Just YOLO the throw.
I nearly had the YOLO throw, too.
Considering some skill points are like literally global on Todd. Like you can trigger them whenever.
How is this one not?
I mean, I don't know. You could ask the person GFI how they did their custom skill point in Todd.
Can't do it with the skill points because the skill points have unique names. Like if you look at the scripts, they'll have names. It's the same with like level flags. That's not like Ouya, where they're just plant specific. Here they're global, so you can't mess with that really. Which is good, because that would be pretty busted, I think.
Ratchet, I am worried about Miss Apogee. She may have
Okay,
gotten in trouble.
how did that one person then do their custom skill point in Todd in GFI?
Don't know. I need to ask those guys, because I feel like they have some stuff that could be useful for, like, looking at the strats, but also just, like, recommend stuff. Like, I think they have a way to run, like, custom Lua. So.
Also, what the hell were they talking about? That this version has the e-boot is literally has debug functions.
When this is over, we should
Yeah,
probably have Big Al check it
apparently.
out. You may have fried a sister board.
Ratchet, come in. Still no sign of the testing facility. Just a bunch of gel plants. I'll use Zephyr's subsurface
That this bird that
scan the planet's
it
geology.
runs in debug mode basically.
Yeah, all that really means is you can actually debug off.
Dude, this run is
Oh,
so
definitely.
ass.
I finally got Prodigy working on my other
UFB
console.
also ran in debug.
Although
What?
then it broke, so... Button, I guess.
And then Ace they changed it. Or what-
Yo, Mr.
what
Man,
did you
cheers
never
for the raid.
trust you?
How'd you like Forgotten Lands? Did I collect that? I think I did. I did. Yeah, welcome everyone in for Mr. Man's stream. We're showing off a new trick in runs. Sub hours possible in this game. Not only is it possible, it's very doable.
When the category got destroyed.
And you'll never guess who was the one responsible for it. Yo, congrats on getting 100. I say, yo, thank you, Mr. Man.
Yeah, who was responsible for it? Who was it?
2 games yesterday?
What?
Oh yeah, with Seven Matters. That shit is so dumb. That shit is so dumb.
This doesn't matter too much.
Okay, can we destroy that lock then? It would be like very funny if you could like destroy that lock as well. That would be so funny.
How did no one notice that? Like, how is it possible not to notice that?
I
You
mean,
did not test it?
no. I don't know. Maybe they tested it, but they I don't know.
Alright.
I mean, like, honestly, also not wanting to make them feel bad. But I guess it's just it's.
Fuck.
Oh. When do we get LR for Rec 1, Mr. Man?
Yeah.
Mr. Man, when do we get LLR for Rec 1?
Honestly, we should just let it stand. We should just let it go. Don't fix it.
Alright, we've never had LR to rack 1. Alright, I only died at the very end of that last one.
When are we getting LR off the top?
That's what I'm saying.
It's kind of bad. Like,
on,
the
no,
situation
Rookie
in
Monster.
COD is really bad. The situation in COD is, like, actually, like, I think very complicated. However, it's also just, like, I don't think anyone knows how to do LR well. So, there's, like, 20 different
Because
loads.
reload spam would suck.
You don't have reload spam in any game in the series, though. You always do normalized.
Oh, LLR rather than LR. Okay, yeah, Manto misheard.
I guess. Actually, I guess we're going. Can we do that to ACID? I guess because ACID has like.
No, we don't want to get rid of cool movement just for LR.
Yeah.
I gotta make sure I don't buy the Plasma Beast.
You should do a timer mod for every game, like we did in for Rack 2.
It was the fucking timer mod.
It was fun. It was fun while it lasted.
You put so much effort into that. I'm like, oh, what?
I mean, it worked. It just was.
Like, one person ever did a run with it, and it broke on like the very first run that was done with it.
Whoa, Robo. I did my PS2 max percent with it.
Shit.
Crazy.
I do not have enough height.
But that's like the old version where it's just the timer. It's not. That does not have any splits.
I was like actually so obsessed with that mod. I felt like we spent like 12-hour days sometimes just working on that shit.
Yeah,
I remember like just slaving away trying to get that shit to work. And
you poured your soul into it, basically.
like it ended up like it's cool like that. It's fucking cool.
And that it had a performance impact, like, also.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I literally do 4 taps of the pyro in that entire grind.
Well, I don't even know about the performance impact, but I could see it, I guess. But the thing is, it didn't even work anyway. Like the DDD, it just like randomly missed it. So
I don't know.
The worst part is this shit can still record by a handful of minutes.
Sashmin, you should go co-op race.
Avast ye rats! Nobody sees the IRS without getting past Seamus McSoggy riches. Let's dance.
Co-op race. Wait. Can you do like co-op race with Chloe? Something. It's like 8.
Total? It's 8, yeah. My god, will help me, I'll see. It's honestly like, I didn't expect to like it as much as I did. It's like an insanely fun category. I guess that's always going to be the case when you're just like speedrunning with a friend. That's always going to be better than speedrunning alone. I think I'm sick.
I do not think the disguise will.
I definitely want to like play the OLC co-op with you guys because of like the only time I experienced it was basically with Skunk when we played on PS2 and with Parsec.
That
Just
gunfire.
taking everything about power, not to irresponsibly empty my bank account to go. Yo! Yo!
By space pirates. Perhaps I can repair its CPU.
Irresponsibly empty your bank account to go to ESA or to GDQ? I'm assuming empty your bank account, that's ESA.
Both.
Oh, don't worry, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be rough but fun for me. I am doing both.
The crowd this year is just like so large. Like pretty much everyone is going who like would possibly go. The only person who isn't going, who I think.
Just to make sure like that it is a little bit less off of like if it's all right though, I do plan on taking a channel sponsor or two before ESA.
The speedrun world call.
Yeah, the only
I can to
person
ASM as well for that.
the only person that can't really go is Diane.
Oh yeah, Diane isn't going as well.
Oh, and Claudia. Claudia as
Yeah,
well.
Claudia.
Dude, I fucking love zoning abuse.
Yeah, I am like terrible at like getting like on the platform instantly as well, so I just have to do this as well.
No, just to save money because she's moving in with her girlfriend, I think.
Claudia's because of reasons she can't go, but yeah. Yes. I'm sorry.
I know that feeling, Nick. I'm actually so glad that I'm able to go like at a time that I've been feeling some of the best I ever have.
Yeah.
We love when mental health is feeling good.
Oh, because it's almost just only 2 months, by the way, guys. 2 months.
7. It's crazy that it's like that close now.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a 66 days. I have like a other kind of count.
The dream
But I'm
blood
gonna-
rotation.
so
Alright, no worries, I'll give it a look. God, this one is so fucking cursed.
Yeah. Now you're like about to say 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Fuck, I gotta get the cutscene on Nundak again.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot you have to get it 3 times if you don't get the cutscene.
Shit.
I mean, time save for next one.
So get the cutscene first now.
Attention inmate number
So
97.
basically do NG plus, but you don't get the soul. Basically.
Looks like I was just in time. I found Cronk and Zephyr in the scrap compressor. We'll meet up with you once the coast is clear.
Okay, I thought I had too much sauce there.
Thanks, Ratchet.
Can I wait, what? Oh. Well, doesn't like the shippy speed like cap?
Kinda, yeah.
They cap out, yeah.
Squid, please report to the cleaning visitors gate. You took your wife's keys to work.
How nice of you to turn yourself in.
So nice of you. He is so nice.
We're ready to
Well,
go
Ratchet
to
is a
Chippy's
gentleman
store.
after all.
Yeah. A gentleman with a habit of killing stuff.
Alright. How low can these sobs go?
56. Maybe 55. Even. Skibbity toilet. It can go skibbity toilet.
Just let me go to Sargasso mid-run and clip into the toilet. Oh, I went too early.
Wait. Yeah. Auto save. Showed up.
Ahoy there, Lombax! You do this for all the auto-scrollers now? Yes. You do the first one in Kortog, though. No more show me your balls? That's a good thing, though. We get no more RNG. You already did gas anyway. Is Voron faster?
Wait,
Yes.
Basically, you do 80% Kortok now, and then you do AGB when you do bulk smuggle.
Yeah, but Azaki, I thought you had to revisit to get the bolt. But I realized you could just, well, I didn't realize. You could realize you could just save, like, before you got the bolt. Which is kind of obvious, to be honest.
Yeah, it's like 30
crazy,
seconds
really.
faster, maybe.
But I still have to do the annoying bones. I don't know. The first bounce is like, I don't know, it's annoying. Just can't get it decently.
Alright, then we load Kerwin. I'm
Yes.
actually ready to see how much this drops. It's gonna be into the 56 range.
What the fuck? There's a game on Steam. There's a Steam game called Bum Simulator. What? Oh my god. That's where FRC got that word from.
FRC simulator.
Yeah.
Oh no.
The bum simulator.
That was not that fast. 56:34. And these could be better.
Oh dear.
Employment simulator.
So yeah, sub hour is possible.
The pirates are attacking Kerchu City.
Alright, Chief. What can we do you?
Did I already upgrade? Yes, I did.
Must get to the Dimensionator before Captain Slag does.
It's the wrong time to be doing that.
Didn't any percent used to be this long? Yeah.
Yes.
Now you see it's not any percent. It's HUB. I love when it.
Two,
I love when
three,
like all of
four.
them drop.
So what's the order on the Predator launchers?
Power,
What's the
ammo, or
power?
it's ammo, power, ammo, if you can manage it. Otherwise, yeah, prioritize the first ammo and then power.
Oh, you can't get power without the first ammo.
Yeah.
So yeah. I didn't know where I came.
It was like 700, I think.
I think it's like 650 for ammo, power.
Yeah, they're like 125 each.
All of them? Or just power?
Shit. I just kind of went straight for it. Dude, AGB just got so fucking cool.
HB was already freaking sick.
Yeah, but it just got even better.
Oh. It's so freaking sick.
How much better can I get?
Which means
Probably have more.
the video that I've been procrastinating on, I basically have to rework from the fucking ground up.
Just give that like a bonus.
Like a bonus section that you can like do just to smuggle bolts into different files.
A video breaking down auto-scroller skip and gas.
Yeah.
Oh, nice ship displacement. Right there.
It always happens right there.
A ship script. A scripted ship. Scripted script. Yeah.
Probably another system language cycle, ship cycle thing.
System language.
Yes,
As well?
the one on Zardolis. It's probably another one of those.
I tried on any other language.
Ratchet,
Did I start editing? I'm in like, I was somewhere along like the later parts of like actually editing it. Like I have all like the parts that I wanted recorded.
Ratchet, the situation is getting dire. I am sending a transmission to Kronk's comm unit requesting assistance.
Fine, but I'm not waiting around. We need to get that Dimensionator before Slag can cause any more trouble.
Snap to, lads!
I mean, in all honesty, what kind of happened was I was just getting really frustrated with the video editing program that I was using at the time, and then I started procrastinating it by streaming more, which, like, yes, Sucks that I've been procrastinating it in that sense. Oh, that is God Pyro. But like I always said that if I procrastinate one productive thing by doing another productive thing, then it's not necessarily a bad thing.
So, what does influence how good your pyro is, or like how good your weapon does their damage?
Something about like the upgrades, but also the act tuning.
The act tuning of what specifically?
The overall adaptive difficulty. I think in this one it's particularly based on like checkpoints.
Checkpoints you've triggered?
Yes.
Or how many checkpoints
Because
you've
I've noticed with the Leviathan skip kind of fucked it in a good way because everything seems to die faster. And you die a little bit slower.
Why does Hundo can give you bad pyros though?
Because you hit more checkpoints is what I'm thinking. It's not fully understood as a thing, but my leading guess is amount of checkpoints that you've hit.
Okay, tell him to meet us outside the planet's stratosphere. Come on.
Because, you know, you do all Creely pretty much casually. Feel the procrastination too hard? Yeah, my big thing is, like, I'm fine with procrastination as long as the thing I'm procrastinating is being replaced by something also productive. And one of the goals I wanted to do this year was stream more, right? So, that definitely leans into it.
So it looks like for the arena, what Yuki is doing is leaving ammo on one side, and then he's like throwing the crates on the other side. That sounds about right.
Alright.
He says you need 6 drops to get the really quick push through. It might be slightly better in AGB because you do have more rare titanium.
Oh yeah, because you get the full gold pull. Wait, no.
Yeah.
Why would you have more titanium?
Well, there's rare titanium chest into the double.
Which you also get at any percent.
Yeah, you get those in 80% too.
You can maybe break one of the ones in the gold boat room, but obviously you can't break them all because, yeah.
You can only break 2 of them.
Probably still worth doing if you can get away with it. Oh, let me die in credits again. Exactly what they do, so you know.
Now maybe he's like, I'm gonna make a world record history of the Eternal Night.
Yeah. Someone needs to make a new Rec 2 World Record history so I can be a noob.
So it can't stop being fucking shit slop.
Well, that too, mostly just so I can be a noob.
Just so you can be in it. No, it's like, just so it's not like the, what's the guy again who made the world record history, the slop one?
Dogs?
Yeah.
No.
1, 2.
But probably if someone out of the community makes it, it's gonna be like too biased, I think.
Dude, biased? How can a world record history be biased?
No, I chose the wrong words. I don't know. I hope Ricky makes a video about Eternal Night. How Eternal Night got broken in half. By
The
this
man that
one
broke
man.
Eternal Night in half.
Yeah.
One,
Man, who
two,
made us mad? Oh, no,
three,
it's so dumb.
4, 5.
Why is that just a random Raritanium floating in the air?
It's part of the gyrocycle course. And it's part of
It's
one
not
you're being
tra-
launched.
Clank, send a transmission
Oh.
to Kronk. Tell him we'll need support on Bastoon.
Transmitting now.
You're a long way from Bastoon, Max. But don't worry. We'll be sending you
Ik denk
home
ik zo.
in a nice pine box.
Alright, so I gotta direct
They'll
this
be
better.
like, and they're gonna be like, this is how the verse, how he would say, he would probably say, this is how this a banger of a game got broken in half.
He would never work on another bang. Ricky doesn't lie.
Yeah, I mean, this, yeah, this is how this person broke this game in half. This game. It's not lying.
That quad jump.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure to go on 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. Because the last time I didn't go on 9, I immediately fucking died for it, so...
Yeah, the way you paid the price for it.
Fresh long box. Just when I be hungry.
Fuck!
Nice all about.
Fresh long box. Just when I be hungry.
That was like distance bounce, not height. Thing.
The worst part is, if I actually don't hit fast and whistle skip, I think I just don't PB. And I think that's even funnier. That's how all over the place this run is right now.
Oh, you get it. You beast. Fucking beast.
Hey, look, I did.
Okay.
We got incoming incineration
Nice.
resource.
A record. GG.
All right, rookie. When we touch
What the fuck, angle?
take out those magma cannons,
That's good angle.
I don't know.
command.
I thought this one might be pretty hard to beat.
We'll lay down cover fire. You take out those cannons.
And that is Golden Children, so we do have all the gold bolts.
Do you read me?
I read
No.
you, Zephyr. We've got 5 magna cannons from up here.
Is there really even any reason for me to just do that?
Tachyon.
What?
Just Heli Razor like that, to the end. Because it's like 2 extra pack switches you do there.
Well, I keep getting shock rather than ammo.
Do what?
I keep getting shock
Oh.
rather than ammo in the arena. Instead of missile. Which is bad. I just don't know how to break the missiles. Well, I don't know how to break the crates.
Use the Shock Ravager to break them. You kinda gotta like chain lightning
Okay.
them almost.
Yeah, you can do that, but if you do that, you're risking getting ammo from or you're risking getting shock ravager ammo, right? Because you just used the shock ravager. So you kinda wanna, I guess, delay, from what I can tell, you wanna delay using the shock ravager a bit. But
I mean, it's chill.
Alright, well, that's the first record.